Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, and in today's video we are going to be talking about our game week 26 free hit team. So I am aware that some of you guys are intending to use your free hit in double game week 26 to take advantage of this rather big double game week that we have. So if you do enjoy this one, give it a like, subscribe if you are new to the family here. It massively helps the channel out as well, and let's get on with this video. So I've put on the screen right now some things to note, and that's because I think these are important things that we have to consider if we intend to free hit in double game week 26. So first I want to talk about the consequences of using the free hit in double game week 26. Now the first consequence of that is that we would be unable to use the free hit in blank game week 27, where Liverpool, Arsenal and Chelsea all blank. So that is something that we have to consider as well, because we cannot use two free hit chips consecutively. Now another thing to note as well is that if we do use the free hit in double game week 26, then we won't be able to use the triple captain in the same double game week 26, and that's because we can only use one chip each game week. Now let's move on to talk about when we should consider using a free hit in double game week 26. And I would say that the first thing that would drive us to use a free hit in double game week 26 is if we do not have enough double game week 26 players. So I would argue that if we have less than 6 double game week 26 players, then that would be too little, and that's because I do feel like many of us would be starting the double game week 26 with at least about 7 to 8 double game week players, and that would put those of us who are sitting here in our teams with about 5 or 4 double game week 26 players at a massive disadvantage. So if we are sitting in our teams with less than 6 double game week 26 players, I would say that we should consider using a free hit in double game week 26. Now another thing to note as well is that if we are considering using the free hit in double game week 26, then we should also not be planning to use the free hit in blank game week 27 for obvious reasons, right? That's because we cannot do that. So if our team is ready for blank game week 27, then we should be considering using the free hit in double game week 26. Now another thing to note as well, obviously, is I would only recommend you guys to use your free hit in double game week 26 if you have 2. And that's because if you only have 1, then if you use it in double game week 26, you won't be able to use it in blank game week 30, which is a really big blank game week. And that is a really dangerous situation, because blank game week 30 will be one of the biggest blanks of the season. So if we don't have the free hit to kind of bail us out during that period of time, our rank would really take a hit in blank game week 30. So yeah, these are some of the things to note, and let's now move on to our 2 free hit drafts that I've crafted today. One balanced one and one attacking one. Hopefully it helps you guys with crafting your teams as well. Alright, so on the screen right now is our first draft. Now the first draft is a balanced one, and the squad value is 99.5 mil, so that's really affordable for most of us. And if we are using the free hit chip, this is a squad that we definitely can consider. So the balanced draft incorporates most of the players from the various teams that double in game week 26. So let's take a look at the team right now, and we have triple Liverpool and triple Arsenal. Now Robertson, Trent, Salah from Liverpool, who play Norwich and Leeds, and then we have Ramsdale, Tierney and Saka, who play Brentford and Wolves at home. So these 6 players, the 3 Liverpool and 3 Arsenal players, will be the same 3 players that I have in draft 1 and draft 2. And that's because I feel that these 6 players are essential players if we are free hitting in game week 26. So Robertson and Trent, needless to say, they're playing against Norwich and Leeds, so easy fixtures there, and every possibility that they can get clean sheets as well as get attacking returns. As for Salah, we definitely have to have him as well. And then for the 3 Arsenal guys, I think if we look at Brentford at home as well as Wolves at home, we don't really expect a lot of goals there, so every chance that Ramsdale and Tierney can get clean sheets. And also we have Saka up front, who's probably one of the better attackers from Arsenal at this point in time, especially since Martinelli is now red carded, and he will not play the Brentford game, so Saka is the Arsenal attacker to go for at this point in time. And then if we look at the rest of the team, we have the key players from every other team that doubles in game week 26. So we have Son, who plays City and Burnley away, and then we have Jimenez, who plays Leicester and Arsenal. We have Dennis, who plays Aston Villa and Crystal Palace. We have Zaha, who plays Chelsea and Watford, and then we have Cornet, who plays Brighton and Tottenham. Now, I've gone for Cornet instead of Weghorst because Weghorst is nursing a little bit of an injury, so I think Cornet will be the safer pick at this point in time. Weghorst may come back in time, but I think if we are going for a low risk player, then Cornet would be the one for me. So at this point in time, we can see that we have kind of the star man from each of the other teams at double. So Son, Jimenez, Dennis for Watford, and then Zaha for Palace and Cornet for Burnley as well. So if we look at this team on a whole, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 different teams in our free hit game week 26 draft 1 balanced team. And I think considering that there are 8 teams that double in game week 26, for us to have 7 different teams in our free hit team, that is really a balanced draft, and yeah, definitely something that we can consider if we intend to spread the risk and not, bank too much on other games that are more risky. Of course, when we look at the Liverpool and Arsenal games, these are the easier games, and these are the less risky fixtures to go for, and that's why we've gone to triple up on both Arsenal and Liverpool assets. So right now, let's take a look at our attacking draft, so draft 2, and we'll see how it differs, and yeah, maybe it can give us some inspiration when we are creating our teams. This is our draft 2, which is our attacking draft, and as you can see, the squad value is 104.3 million, so it's much more expensive than the previous one, but I think if we are going for an attacking move this week, then this is the team to consider. So as I've said just now, we have 3 Liverpool and 3 Arsenal assets, and all of them are the same 6 players. So really the only 2 changes that I've made from the balanced draft to the attacking draft is to take Zaha out and also to take Jimenez out. So I've instead brought in Kane, and also I've brought in Weghorst. So now things to consider in this draft is that if we look at it on the whole, we don't have teams who are playing each other that would cause clean sheets to be wiped out. So if we look at our whole back line, we have Ramsdale, Robertson, Trent, and Tierney, and none of our attackers actually affect these defenders' clean sheets points if they return. So that's something to consider as well. And also we have 2 Spurs assets in this one and 2 Burnley assets in this one, and I would say that the Spurs and Burnley game are probably the ones that rank next after the Liverpool and Arsenal game. So if we are going to attack these double game week 26 fixtures, then it will make sense for us to double on Spurs as well as Burnley. So as for Dennis, it stays the same. He plays Villa and Crystal Palace. I think I would definitely want to have Dennis in my team if I am free hitting in double game week 26, and that's because I do think that there are some returns in store for him in this double game week. So yeah, this is the attacking draft. Slightly more expensive, so for those of us who have more cash, we can go for this one. But in general, I think a lot of the players that we are talking about right now, whether in the balanced draft or the attacking draft, are generally the same few players that we'll be considering. So it's how we probably maneuver it, and some of the options that we want to go ahead of others if we want to attack or defend, attack or go for a balanced draft. So I hope these 2 drafts actually help you guys. Thank you for watching this video, and as always, give it a like, subscribe if you are new around here, and I will see you guys in another video. Bye bye.